I believe the world's ideal of a perfect consumer is contributing to the deterioration of our planet's ecosystem. But before I start criticizing us for killing our planet, let me start by giving us some credit. We as a culture have started becoming more and more aware of the things damaging our planet, such as the burning of fossil fuels and general pollution, but particularly a rising movement of awareness of plastic waste, such as plates, utensils, and straws. And this is a step in the right direction. I feel guilty when I forget my reusable bags at the grocery store or when I use a plastic straw at a restaurant. We need to do the same thing with clothing. I don't feel the same feelings of remorse when I go to the mall and come back with bags of new clothing. But even more so than plastic, the circulation of materials from our fast-growing fashion industry is detrimental to our climate. Consumerism was originally designed to drive economic growth by manipulating people into buying products that seem to deliver momentary happiness. And these products quickly became symbols of wealth and status. Instead, constant advertising by ever-expanding social media platforms only persuade us to buy the latest and greatest products. And this desire slowly begins robbing us of life, and we may not realize it. We are being blindly brainwashed. It redirects our passions to things we can never fulfill. From once having only 2 main fashion seasons, the fashion industry has exploded into a 52 micro-season industry. The average garment only lasts about 5 weeks in our closets, and all the clothing thrown away after 5 weeks accounts for the 80 billion pieces of clothing discarded each year. 82 pounds of clothing thrown away per person. I experienced firsthand coming to the realization of just how much stuff I really had when I moved from a 6-bedroom house to a 650 square foot apartment. I remember thinking that I wouldn't have to downsize much, and I convinced myself that I was generally minimalistic and deliberate about the things I owned. But I was not, in fact, minimalistic in any way. One memory in particular shocked me. I thought it would be interesting to take inventory of each type of clothing item I had. I almost couldn't believe it myself. I counted 62 jackets and sweaters from my closet. I can't wrap my head around the fact that I could wear a different jacket every day for 2 months. Choosing environmentally friendly fashion brands that create pieces to last out of sustainable fabrics and not just keeping up with the trends will make a drastic difference in our carbon footprints. And I'm not asking you to become a Buddhist monk that wears one outfit. You have options. This issue isn't about figuring out a brand new high-tech way to make sustainable fabrics. We already have the technology to do so, with fabrics made from bamboo, cellulose fiber, eucalyptus, and even pineapple leaves made to look like leather. So the fight for sustainable clothing isn't about engineering a new way to reduce clothing waste. It is purely about making a choice. In general, I believe minimizing our material things can free up and make our lives more enjoyable. Only buying necessary things amount in less debt. The average American owns 3.5 credit cards and $16,000 in credit card debt. We spend endless time caring for the meaningless material possessions we don't need and don't enjoy either. We are far better off owning less. It takes an obvious toll on the environment that some people are yet still blind to. Our Earth provides enough resources to meet all of our needs, but it does not provide enough resources to meet all of our wants. And even if you don't consider yourself to be an environmentalist, this fight for a more environmental planet is not about new revolutionary tech. It's about not pushing the responsibility to the next person, but to take it upon ourselves, and we need to rise to the challenge.